Okay, go.
All right, so yesterday we kind of talked about the process of decision making, and since we're on this trip together as a group, there's different ways that we can make decisions as a group. So we kind of went over the graph yesterday, but this side is involvement and how much involvement either you have as an individual or the group does together, and then this side is time, so from the lowest time to the longest time. So just to review, I'm going to ask you guys to place it on the right circle for the right word. So, which circle on the map is for voting?
The green one.
The green one? That's correct. And which circle on the map is for direct?
The first one first.
Awesome. And which circle is for consensus?
The
And how about for delegate?
This one here.
And how about for high consult?
The one next to the third one.
This one?
Yeah.
Yes. And for low consult?
Excellent.
Sweet. So now that we have all of them reviewed and fresh in your mind about which one's which, we're going to have a lineup, and I'm going to give you a scenario, and then you have to place yourself in the right place on the map. All right. Julie, we decided, or we found out that it's going to rain the whole rest of the trip. Some of the people are really new, and some of them are really experienced. So we can either push on through the rest of the trip, or we can turn back now to not give them a poor camping experience. What type of decision do you think we made? Or what process do you think we made that
I
decision?
think we used consensus. We
Okay.
used consensus to come to that conclusion.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Awesome. It's the right circle. All right, Noah. I'm the trip leader, and I decided that the weather is too dangerous to go canoeing today, so we're just not going to go at all, and it's not up for discussion. Which decision-making style is that?
I'll be direct.
Correct. All right, Nick. So we are on a hike, and everyone's kind of getting hungry, maybe not, and we're going to decide whether we stop now for lunch or later for lunch.
We can vote.
Perfect. All right, Abby. We are on our canoe trip, and we are trying to choose canoe partners in the morning. So each canoe has to have a bag and 2 people, but how are we going to choose which one it is? You are correct. Which one is that?
Low
Mhm. All right. We come into camp late. Everything needs to get set up, including the tents. Dinner needs to get ready. Water needs to be filtered. And I assign everyone a task. Which circle is that?
Delegate.
Perfect. All right. Last one. And it's a windy day, so I'd rather not teach you guys how to do tea rescues because we have new people. But we can learn them if you guys want to, and it'll be more like a real life situation. So what decision-making process do you think the group would have to do?
That one, high consult.
Mm-hmm. So which one's high consult? Yes. Perfect. You guys did a great job. All good? All right. I'm going to stand on a circle, and I want you guys to think of a scenario for how you make that decision process. So you can do it as a group. You don't have to do it by yourself. So I'm going to stand on voting. So what's a decision that you might make by voting?
You're on a canoe trip, and there's multiple portages. Do you want to take this portage or the next portage?
I like that one.
You guys like that example? It's a
Yes.
perfect example. All right, what about delegate?
You're in camp and you need to set up tents, cook food, and make sure KFTs and canoes are where they need to be.
Not gonna float away. What about direct? Right? That's what it is.
If you're on a trip and there's some new people, some veteran people, and you know exactly people are making military, and you don't want to really experience by pushing them, so you decide that you're going to stay for the night, no matter what.
about low consult?
On your trip, you're at the beach and you can either go swimming or continue canoeing.
That's a good one. So you kind of decide as a group, but you can also maybe do both. What about consensus? So you need every single person to agree on the decision you're making.
Whether you go up the mountain or around the mountain.
This is true. Because you can't split up. I think that one. And what about high consult? So our previous example that we had for high consult was it's a windy day and I tell you my opinion as a leader what I'd rather do, but you guys still have a say. So you're basically like convincing somebody who's already made a direct decision. You're able to voice your influence and your concerns as a person.
There's a hike that is more challenging, but the view is worth it at the end. Or you can do a hike that is a little bit easier, but not as many fun things, just easier to decide as a group. And then the leader recommends the intense hike.
Cool.
I like it. You guys are good.